great day. What are you guys up to? We are back. We are installing, fabricating, whatever you want to call it, handlebars onto this thing. This is Project Land Missile. And I know that I have the cutest wheels and tires in the game, so don't hate on me too much because they gotta be cute. But I don't know, maybe they're too cute. Anyways, long story short is I am getting ready to embark on this process over here. So I'm kind of wondering, does that stretch? Let's see. Where can I put this? I think I am gonna need a little bit. So first, I'm gonna take off these handlebars because, well, I think I have a better idea for brake lines, at least one brake line, but these are still going to get mounted. So let's see. This flat tip screwdriver will do the job. I think that's going to be problematic. I think I'm going to break my brake line. These Walmart bikes look like they stayed outside a little bit too long. Alright. But I was thinking I could put these handlebars on. I have this over here too. Hey Shakira, how are you doing? I have those. Welcome back. How's everything? Are you making soup today? The weather here in Colorado would be perfect for soup right now because we have a bunch of snow. How is your weekend going? And are you getting to do anything fun? I was making that difficult for myself, but sometimes I like to do things the difficult way. It is the way. So what are the rest of you guys up to? Is it snowing where you're at? Alright, off. Whoa! It wants to steer away. Forgot this thing got heavier with that giant piece of steel underneath it. Alright. So, I should have had those other handlebars done already, but I didn't. The question is, I want to see how high up this needs to get mounted. Telescoping. It would be cool to keep that feature in case you want to sit down and write it, but also I don't know if it's going to be, we got to do a test. We got to do a test to see if this is going to be too tall or not, or not tall enough. Is the other side of that, because I need to be able to hop on. Let's see, how sturdy is this? Oh. Just brings me joy, guys. And I appropriately wore my Vans hoodie for my skateboard part of this. Looking for sponsors, Vans. You could add this to your collection. All right, so the thing is really this thing needs to be on there, I think, because that's part of what is going to be the mount to this some way. I might just cut that flat and weld that bad boy like so. I don't know, haven't got that far yet. If you guys have any great ideas, please put them in the comment section. But we will be doing a test, like a ride height test on that thing. What's up, NF? How are you? I am building a scooter skateboard powered by a lawnmower engine. So that thing powered by this engine, a 125cc. So do a kickflip. You want me to do a kickflip on that thing? Yeah, I don't even think I could do one on a regular skateboard. I would have to train for that. But guys, here's the deal. Let's turn on my cute little light here. What's up, Lily? How are you? All right, let there be light. All right. So, we also need, you know who we need? I saw the best comment the other day was whoever runs Arizona Tea should be running the financials of at least the United States government, because these bad boys have stayed at 99 cents for a long time, as long as I can remember, I think. Let's see. Let's get some channel locks real quick. And tighten this bad boy. I need anybody with bicycle experience to tell me how tight these should be. Oh no. Oh wait, that's fine. Is there another nut that goes on this thing? Alright. So I have my parts bit over here. You're doing good. I am doing good too. I actually had a really nice day. I'm gonna upload some footage from my property for you guys to look at. YM, how's it going? Thanks for coming back. Did you talk some sense into Ahmed earlier? That was entertaining. Luis, what's up in Brazil? Hola, ¿cómo estás? All right, so YM, do you have experience with bicycles? I'm trying to organize. These are actually meal prep containers, guys, so they work really well for organization. But, oh, here we go. That is what I believe. Actually, I think that goes down inside of there instead. Do you guys know bicycle parts? Bread ped. I don't know what that means. All right, so let's tilt y'all down. Do you guys know? Where'd my flat tip screwdriver go? You guys know if this little thing goes, oh, that's exactly what I just did. That's like, not supposed to do that. All right, that's supposed to slide around in there. So this looks like a little lock. It has a little what do you call it, keyway thing on it. That, I believe, is supposed to go down underneath this to keep that from spinning. Or maybe it's just supposed to go on this to keep this from coming up. Do you guys know? I do. Can I see the bike? Yeah, it's just a cheap little Walmart bike, I'm pretty sure. So, I have this piece in here. And then I also have this, which has that little keyway. I don't know which one goes top or bottom. So I know it goes in there like that. I'm assuming it goes like that on top because I see the little wear line actually now. But am I correct? What's up, RTS? How are you doing? Been a minute. I apologize. I've been slacking over here. Not really, but I haven't been on my YouTube game. So, RTS, you might know too. I believe, well, that's way too tight. So then, hey dude, what's going on? It's going, it hasn't been a bit, yeah. RTS, do you know, did you know about bicycles? Maybe that was Jay Sharp, that might have been Jay Sharp. But anyways, does this go on top? Hello, we are doing tag. We're working on a bicycle scooter project, so that's where we're at right now. I believe that part is there. And then this piece is that right? I can try to Google it. Sure, if you don't mind. Metal slide, how's it going? Unfortunately, I don't speak German, I think. Jeff K, what's the brand of the bike or scooter? I think it's like a Huffy. Oh, Razor. It's a Razor scooter. I think it goes like that. I've only taken a few of these apart and now it's like, uh-oh. Make sure it's not too tight because it mechanically makes sense to me. Because then this would tighten over that little thing in the bottom. So then, no, would it? Because then this spins or no? That gets tightened straight down, is that right? I kind of think so, because that keeps that nut down. Where's the big silver one? Hello! Alright, the question is, where did that go? What's the brand? Can we see the stem for the bike? I think you were right. Okay. Is this what you mean? Oh, sorry. Is this what you mean by the stem? This piece? And then, so I think that big long, sorry, camera stand. Okay. So I think that this big long bolt, organized once. Maybe that's what Rich is helping me for. God gave me the gift of organization with Rich. So this guy, I think, keeps it from spinning. Canyon Man, Jack Black over here is making a scooter. So I was gonna do it like a cruiser sitting down, but I was like, that's just a bicycle. So you're gonna stand up and ride this thing. Well, I am, with an extremely high center of gravity. That's a quill stem. You like it, thank you. Okay. So you think it's right, and then this guy goes in here? Or does he? Why is it not tightening? Uh-oh. Put a motor on it. I actually have a motor right behind me. So if that's not working, did I take out too much? Did I add? So the question is, because I welded this together right here, so it might have added a little bit of, maybe that bike over there has one that I can rob from it. What did I do? A Predator? No, unfortunately. It's a 125. I don't know if it's a Briggs and Stratton, but it's this guy. So it was a lawnmower motor, and I modified it. Pulled out all the stuff so we could basically turn the motor from horizontal to longitudinal. It uses a CL map system. It's supposed to grab a knurled nut that binds it inside the steerer tube. I wonder if I added too much, because I cut that so that I could weld it through. My phone is dying. I might have to go get a charger before we run out of time. Give me just a quick second, guys. This will. So I think here I'll show you what I did. So I cut and welded this back together so that I could weld underneath there. Sorry, this is heavy. I guess I can lay it over. Here. So, right there, I welded that all together. But I cut it in the middle, and then I welded it underneath there and right there. So, the question is loose inside the steerer tube still? Yes, it is, Jeff. So I'm wondering, well, I could steal this one. Don't know. This looks like almost the same thing. Oh, hey, it's already out. So let's see. Or does that, there's a little bit of distance in there. Does that need to go down further? Probably, huh? So yeah, this doesn't thread. But if I take up that, see that little tiny gap? Probably that needs to come out anyways. That, oh, that's totally, oh, I guess it's separating from there. Oh, this project gets more complicated by the moment. Who thought it was so difficult to build a supersized scooter? What's up, ever-loving outdoors? How are you? Guys, I want you to know that it's a horrible combination. I ate it going to get my Panda Express. My food to the ground in the parking lot. It was great. That looks fine, but the bolt binds to a nut that keeps the handlebar inside stable. That's exactly what I was thinking. I think it's still in there. Can take the purple bike apart and see how that one works. It is inside the steering tube. One of them is threaded. You tighten it up, the wedge against each other to put pressure on the inside of the steering tube. Play may have slipped down. Oh, okay. So, well, let's get us some juice here with this charge cord so we can continue this lovely experience. Okay. That's what I was thinking, Kaylin. Okay. Like a bar end. Okay, so maybe I just dropped it down in there. I'm not a bicycle. I'm just kind of I do things type of guy. So, what's up, Isaac? On my gym phone. It's your other account. Oh, I see. This is the one that you make sure that Ahmed can't find you. That's funny. Okay, so we're gonna put y'all back in the stand. My bad, guys. I'm not a professional. All right, so here's what we gotta do. So you guys can see. How about a chair? Just walk. Very nice. You missed me already? That's funny. So the thing is, don't tell Ahmed. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Connor? How are you? This had some type of larva living in it. Dreaming of a white Christmas. I'd love to see you ride that one day. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. There's dedication here. Unless, well, an act of God happens, but then you guys just need to know that I live my best life building monster scooters. All right, so the question is, how do you see down in there? I guess you clean out the stuff first with your hair. flying gracefully in the wind. What's up, Jeff? How are you? My buddy has the same vision when I jump on a trampoline with his kids. He thinks that I look like Fabio and can't believe it's not butter. Part of the fun thing of having long hair is because, well, a lot of people just like to make fun of you, and it's kind of entertaining. But yeah, I have confidence I'm going to be okay. What I don't like is having all of the stuff down in there. Ooh, I do feel the little V thing, I think, that you're talking about. Makes me wonder, does this have to go in directionally? Like, does it go in deeper one side than... It couldn't really, can it? And is this the same length as the other one? These are all great questions, right? Upside down, you hear something running inside the steering. Okay. If you're a female, you do anything to marry me. Oh, you're fine, man. You and Ahmed. Well, I guess in another life, huh? Y'all like and subscribe. Thank you, Kaylin. I appreciate that, man. All right, let's see. I feel like taking this off just kind of makes sense so I can hear, maybe see what is happening. Or is that necessary? Is this all? Anybody else getting snow today? Well, we will be best buddies in heaven. And I'm pretty sure that they have scooters in heaven. But when you get here, we're definitely hanging out. I want to do some music. I want to make some music, and you should come. Should have Rich as your drummer, that's for sure. I appreciate that. No, it's cold as shit. RTS, where are you again? YM, are you still here? Do you have snow in Wyoming? There's nothing in there. You can see right through it. That might be the problem, guys. Trying to thread a nut to something that isn't even there. So that's the next question is what did I do with that piece, right? So I guess let's see if the other bike has one. Oh, I feel the brake assembly through there. Or do I have this stuff over in my parts bin here? Maybe I didn't even think about what I'm looking for. This, though, that's a pretty stable looking piece too. I wonder if that would work. But I would still have to mount it to something, right? on the inside of that bad boy. Oh, because that is what this has, is these bearings. But then that creates a whole nother fabrication issue. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright, sorry, I'm using the light from this thing. Usually every Monday and every Friday we do about 50 sit-ups and we get a bucket of KFC chicken. It really helps with the muscles. When in doubt, weld it out. I might, actually. I could just weld the stem. Alright, I might be down for that. Kingdom's master if he knows how to weld. Sometimes it's too expensive to go and buy the welding wire. 62 doll hairs, that's true. Luckily, I have some. Everything's falling into pieces. What are you breaking? I'm breaking everything. Jeff, you could hit a bike co-op, bring the scooter. I could actually. What's up, YM? Are you guys getting snow in Wyoming, YM? Hey, that piece is in there. I think I cut right through that, actually. I think I cut that whole thing out. When I was cutting this in half, I didn't even know that that was in there. Just a little bit, yeah. We're just getting a light dusting as well. It appeared to be more over on the west side of Colorado Springs. As it went east, though, it got kind of lighter. All right, so looks like we're welding this thing in there somehow. So. The bike parts bin just keep filling up, so so the nut has to be welded in there, or the bolt. I think I kind of like the idea. The question is how deep is this? Do you think the razor bike could have that down further in there than the purple bike? Sometimes I wish that I thought about this. I guess I could just cut it. Why don't I just cut it out and then I'll weld one in. I'll just cut that thing in half and weld it back together, right? Borrow the BMX stem, it should work. Looks like it wants to snow in northern New Mexico. What's up, Bossy? How's it going? So let's see. We are going to, because I think these are the same. So what we're about to concoct here is, nope. Nope. donor bike for the win again. The question is, where is that? I guess we'll cut it at the base. Oh, I see. I see. It's got a little wedge thing, so it tightens the handlebar down, so I probably would want that anyways. So I'm thinking, you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong here. The wedge is in there like this. Well, can you guys see it? Let's see if I can get the light. All right, Isaac, enjoy yourself, enjoy the gym, dude. The bolt won't matter if you're welding the stem. Is it welded on there? Figured it would be floating. It looks like it's welded in, and it's got like a, so it's got the opposite side of the handlebar. So it's got the opposite side of that wedge in there. So what happens is when that goes down in there, so like, see how far it is right there? And then if you turn it, like it doesn't go down. So you turn it and it goes down in there. So then when you tighten it, it locks it into place, which is actually pretty smart for, yes, that's, well, that. Okay, so here's my thought as I was thinking about cutting this out. No, I don't even have to do that because I have one in this part. But I don't have one in the other bike, so maybe it's just the bike. I just discovered something that will save me time. All right, so can run a bolt in and try to tap it out. Check this out, because I think I just figured this out. I saved myself a whole bunch of time. Because I think for some reason, well, let's see, let's verify. Because this one should have the same thing, right? But it doesn't. So this I'm going to take off, and this is the one I'm going to use because this one has it. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So then, yeah, all right. Now we're back cooking with gas, ladies and gentlemen. Which one is which? No, I don't think so. Unless these are different. More purple for the bike. Why not, right? I think that this is gonna work, right? All right, well, let's just try it and see. don't think they're permanently in. Or yeah, yes, absolutely. It's all one piece, like a sandwich with the bolt, bringing them together. Yeah, this one, I suspect that they make both designs. Now after looking at it, like the Razor bike probably had where it had the sandwich that was removable, and I think something fell out, but that was like weeks ago that I was doing that. The purple Huffy bike seems like it's already got the wedge in there. So we're gonna see if that is accurate. So what are you doing, Kyle? So that goes in, but we want something. Oh, but this is not threaded long enough. Oh, that's funny. But then this goes in there and locks in. So I could just cut that thing down and re-weld it, I guess. Let's see how. Okay, I stand corrected. There's that piece. So I guess now we have that piece. So now that we, just to satisfy all of our curiosity, it's like splined. And then it's threaded, and it's, yeah. So maybe this is like, now I'm figuring out bicycles. It's very exciting. Google Quill sells them, and you'll see. Okay, cool. So apparently I lost that part, but the good news is now I have that part, and I don't have to go with the purple forks. Not on this project yet. I don't think. I'm hoping it's the same size. Yeah. Bearings are important. All right, so take 3. I was like pretty careful not to ruin my spacing on that. This threaded portion. So I'm actually happy that I'm figuring this out, and thank you guys for your help, because otherwise I would be up a creek here. So I guess it must have that splined side on the inside of there. So I guess maybe we'll try to ease it down in there. Is that smart? Or am I doing something stupid? Because if the handlebars go forward, then the wedge is fixing like that. I think that's gonna work. I'm optimistic. Otherwise we'll just cut out little pieces and make sure that doesn't turn or whatnot in there. So, okay, and I have bearings on there. I have that goes on like that for the bearings. All right, we might be cooking with gas. What's up, Liam? Don't drop it in there. That's what I was worried about, honestly. It's like the one thing that you're like, oh, I'm gonna not do this, and then you do it. You don't realize like the things that you are doing and not doing when you're doing stuff, and the parts that are just like disappearing maybe. And also moving job sites, that's what one thing I hate about that is like you move and then you had everything in one spot and now it's like your likelihood of finding that is 50% now. So let's see. I'm going to do this. Will that work if I put it down there like that? And this guy can go on, right? This just holds on this little collar, I'm guessing. The little thing with the keyway. Yeah, okay. How tight does that need to be? Snug, but not like gangbusters. Does it tighten? What happens when it tightens? Oh, because it pushes out against the side. It's locking to keep the bearing compressed. Okay. How, Jeff, how tight does that need to be? Like a little prayer. All right, let me get a croissant-wich. So it just tightens against the side. It will spread and get tight. It's locking to keep the bearing compressed. Omar, I have the exact same hair and beard type. You just drop me a picture, man. Maybe we're each other's doppelganger. Oh, the only thing I don't like about it, I like tying it up, but then it looks not my favorite look with the bun. Not horrible, but it is out of your face at least. How tight does that need to be? Tight enough. Good and tight, but not too tight. Impede the turning of the handlebars. Okay, that was kind of what I was imagining. So I tightened it until I couldn't turn it, and I backed it off just a little bit. Okay. Sweet. That's saved a whole bunch of time right there. Glad we were brainstorming together. Okay, so now the handlebars got to go on this because now that's locked in. Where do we want to weld? Right here. This is kind of comfy. Just gotta wire brush that. What do you guys think? Cut that flat? kind of like to cut it flat because it's not, it would be cool if it fit over it. It's close, but no, actually. Thanks, Bossy. Appreciate that. Actually, nice gloves. Your gloves look good on me. You bought these, so thank you, sir. That's pretty thick, actually. I'm gonna need a bigger wrench. Is that bolt maybe too long? I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it. No, I don't feel it rubbing on the inside. No. So handlebars are gonna go up like this, because I thought I was gonna ride this thing sitting on the ground, but I'm not. I'm gonna stand up and ride it. But we may need more length than we think, because that is not gonna, oh, sorry. It doesn't look high enough, does it? OSHA? That's not too bad. I also thought about putting the bike handlebars on this thing. What do you guys think about that? Is that bolt? Is that seat? This is actually from the red mobility scooter. So this is actually going to be the handlebars. So yeah, it's a it's a scooter with 20-inch wheels. I think we're gonna cut this off and weld that bad mamma jamma on there. So grinder bag. I think you can adjust the scooter bars, the bolt in the back. Oh, the back of, they look sleeved already. You're talking about over here. That's the seat post. That is actually the crank. I took the crank off, and that's actually like a little motor mount in there. And I was gonna just weld some more things on that. The only problem would be if the quill becomes loose and you're going to basically cover it. Well, I was thinking about putting this, that little notch in and cutting that out so you could still access it. Looked like it had holes and was silver. Was it in my parts bin, RTS? Looked like it had inside. I don't know if you see it. RTS, I don't know what you're talking about, sorry. All right, so we have, let's see if the, So I think this bad boy is ready to go. Oh, the bars I was just holding? Yeah. Let me grab those. So these are what you're talking about? Is that right? All right, let's get our cool shades on. The turn knob, I think you can raise them. Oh. Oh, right up here at the top, this guy? I think, well, let's see. That's all she's got. So just goes down in there. So the problem is like this thing is the wrong side. Or oh, what's it backwards? That goes in there. So that, but you know what it could do. I thought about also pulling these. Thought about pulling these off and putting the bike handlebars and get another what, 5-6 inches. So that's my thought for now. But what do you guys think? I think you can raise them. So if you guys have any concern about cutting these, I think I'm going to cut these flat and then V that out for that little, what do you call it, the quill, something or other. So I'm going to give that a shot. Okay, don't want holes in this hoodie. This is my grandfather's, but it's beat up. It needs some love, maybe some patches. Maybe we should make some patches, guys. I think that would be fun. Yeah, more holes. More holes than this one. All right. Well, that's disappointing. Rich was doing a project, so maybe they toasted the batteries. Let's plug this bad boy in real quick. Makita. The more holes, the better. Well, I don't know. I don't want. I feel like you're being dirty. 0.3 amp grinder. Yeah, exactly. It's not the same battery. These are not my tools. appreciate Rich letting me use them. Okay. That does not feel right. Let's try the DeWalt. Well, that grinder was way better. Hair must be tied back when using rotary power tools. So that's probably a great idea. Nice glass. Hey, these two, Bossy, hooked us up. Appreciate you, sir. We'll look for a hair tie. That would be a great idea. Alright, so now, thank you, sir. Alright. Let's actually bring y'all back over here. Oh, I forgot to do the V. Actually, I think that bad boy can just come off of there. Or it can go under there. Or it could go under there. I like that idea. More connection with the metal, the better, right? And a respirator. Yeah, I probably do need a respirator too. Let's see if we got enough meat on this guy. I don't know. Oh shit. You know what I just did, guys? Did it. Stuck it down in there. That's alright. Not a huge deal. Just a wee bit of a pain in the arse. I think I was thinking that it had to be longer, but it doesn't. Just that. Now, this, I was thinking like that. Oh yeah, it's sexy. Oh, that's great. This actually would be like a nice mounting bracket for a headlight. All right, now it's looking like something. Yes, I did drop the damn wedge. I was wondering if you were gonna say something, man. Yeah, I just wanted to lift the bike because I haven't hit the gym yet today. Yeah, well, you just wait, guys. It's gonna get better once you get the motor, and the motor and the handlebars are gonna seal the deal on this bad boy. I'm so excited. I feel like this is not high enough. Yes. Guys, it's amazing. All right. So, let's. Oh, 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 feels so dicey. I don't know if I'd feel better or worse if the handlebars were higher. It feels almost better lower, but maybe like you could hide behind them. It's like, this thing is so tall. Oh, that's great. Who else is tickled with this? I can't bunny hop. I'll probably cut those inner tubes. I'm gonna need a helmet, and for sure, actually knee pads for real. Like, not it's not just for road rash. It's actually for impact. If you go off the road on this thing. Okay, so to continue the madness. think I'm gonna weld that. Better mute it to wire brushes. Actually, you got a better wire brush. Oh, that's moving too much. This thing is nuts, guys. It's gonna be awesome. Alright. Let's do something. I think I want to weld it around that nut too, just for another point of contact. Just and then we can trim that right down. Alright guys, what's we got going on here? That's going to be nuts. Motorized, yes it is. Maybe we'll try it without the motor first just to see, but I want to feel like a tiny little kid on it. You pat it up like the kid from Little Giants, probably. And condemning that machine on bounds of unstable center of gravity and weight distribution being too high. I'm writing a ticket, but looking the way after that. Still looking though. Going to have to catch him. What's up, Liam? I'm still working on it, man. True, due to Bodily Enforcement Act of 1995. I'm limited to a brisk walk instead of a run. Maybe if I can get them in the act. The stick and the spokes always work for a quick, a quick stop. No say says, can you show the whole thing? Yeah, here. Sorry, I'm charging my phone, so y'all are on antiquated technology here on this channel. I apologize. Well, every part of this channel is out of date. So here, yeah, let's. So these still are attached, you know, because those might go back on there. So this is this is where we're at. Oh, that's great. That just makes me giggle. So let's go ahead and see if you guys could see. All right. Oh, I forgot to do the whole bottom. Bossy, got you. Ooh yeah. Alright. Yeehaw. That should be cool. A little too hot. All right. You guys can see that. All right. 3-foot long training wheels for stability. What did I miss? You show the whole thing. Everything into one. So that motor right there is gonna go over the back right there. But looking the other wheel, hey now, mass time is about to snitch on you. Yeah. Let's get the likes up, hit the like button. Thank you, RTS. The weld on carpet. An extractor fan. And a welding booth. What's that? Isn't this a welding booth? And I hear the fan on. I think that's the extractor fan. Especially being flux core. How dangerous is this stuff, guys? Because I do want to be around for a good time, but I do want to be around for a long time. It's so cold out. Oh, and it snowed more. Let's just get a little bit of heat out of here for a minute. I mean, get a little bit of the, it's pretty toxic. Okay. Well, then in that case, we're buckling up. So, let's see. So, we are, what do you guys think? All right. So, I think that the handlebars still need to be up there, but I'm debating putting the bicycle ones on. And then I'm also thinking about welding underneath that where I welded that. Yeah, we could definitely like get that all buttoned up there. Hey Zyla, how are you doing? All right, so let's hop on it and see what it looks like. That's just the tire, or is the whole thing flexing? Oh yeah. I think it's good. Oh my goodness. This is wild. This is way too high up in the air. We're gonna have to like reinforce the frame so much more. Hot. So, well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Zyla, what have you been up to? Welcome back. We're just building a scooter. Helmet, not that one. I just showed you to my dad's friend. He asked if you were his long lost twin. What did he say? All right, so let's, and y'all see that. Not very well. It's like the phone doesn't want to stretch all the way over here. Very dicey how I have the stand set up. And while I do have PPE, I did realize I forgot my gloves actually. All right. Take 225 and increasing stability on the land missile. One wee bit left. All right. It's happening. It's happening. What's happening? It's happening. I was like, it could be. Oh, you're moving to the States? I forget. Where are you, Zyla? All right, guys. What do you think about this now? Should we do handlebars or should we do brakes? I guess we need to do handlebars before we do brakes because they mount there or something. All right, so back kind of the scoop or on the side of this, I guess. Hey, baby girl, love the bike. Are you talking to me? That's pretty funny. Haven't been called baby girl in a minute. Actually, ever, to be honest. But that's kind of funny. Actually, my dad used to call me his little girl. So maybe you're onto something. Back end feels super wobbly. Hey, definitely gonna need more structural rigidity. I'm in Arkansas and then moving to El Paso, Texas, and then my dad's home state, which is Washington. Oh, Oh, you're moving states. I thought you said back into the States. Your dad's a traveling lineman now. Oh, that's cool. It's dangerous, I hear. And pray for your father. At least that's what I hear. You're watching what I'm doing. But, all right, guys, what do you say? Let's move y'all back over here. Maybe I'll angle that so you guys can see. It's it's almost straight. Actually, maybe it's, I don't know. There's a lot going on here, so who really knows? But what I do want to do is these out of the way a wee bit. Trying to remain organized here. Trying. Wash her down. Alright, that thing needs to get off. It's so hot in here. I look scary today. I feel like that's my brother talking to me. Why are you calling him baby girl? I'm wondering that too. The hair, maybe? No, can't do that. So, guys, what are you up to this weekend? I can't see the phone that far away, but I was sitting there spinning it like I'm doing something, and then it's spinning. It's times like that when I'm glad you guys can't see as close to what I'm doing here. Come on. We're taking those B for plastic. Oh yeah. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Or weld them. Weld them or drill them. Because that's just plastic otherwise. That's going to break, isn't it? Alright, let's see what the general consensus here is. I get to learn how to weld in shop class. That's awesome. You're going to love it. And I get to build deer stands and stain them, but I already know how to do that. Well, that's way cool. How'd you learn how to do that? On Monday. Very cool. Fat Batman, what's up? I'm Lord Commander. Why do you call me that? Zala, okay, now I feel like I need to come up with a nickname. You don't, but you can if you want to. Jeff McGann, is that a scooter bike? This is a scooter bike, skateboard, lawnmower. Do you have a dire wolf hiding under your bed or something? Do I? I must look like I do. There's a skateboard. There's a motor. And all we need is this bad boy to be pulled by a fleet of dire wolves. All right. Guys, I might need to take a break. I have people calling me. I'm supposed to have plans tonight, but let me see. I'm having so much fun building this. I feel like a kid in a candy shop, but it's better than that. All right, so honestly, what I'm thinking is this is going to give us about the right height, right? Oh boy. There's something slightly off the geometry of this thing. Maybe multiple aspects of it. Something needs to be bent into place. I'm sure I'll figure it out soon enough. Alright. That's what I thought it was. It's gotta happen. God. See how horrible this is before. Oh, not bad. This is still going to be kind of low, isn't it? Are most scooters up here? I guess I can always weld in more stuff. Wee bit more and that sucker will slide right down inside of there. I learned to build deer stands at my grandma's farm, but I had to do it myself, so it took a while because my grandpa was a butcher and he got a call. And yeah, dude, you look like Jon Snow, but I'm guessing you don't know who that is. You need to watch Game of Thrones. Actually, somebody told me that, or did you tell me that yesterday? Zyla, you know who that is? Apparently, that's me. A little bit. All right, well, I'll check it out. I tried watching a couple times and, well, I got busy. All right, so here's what we have going on. I'm trying to notch this out ever so poorly because I feel like it's going to add a little stability because it feels sketchy up in the air. So I'm going to just keep going down in there. Try to get those bad boys down in there a little bit. What do you guys think? Any thoughts? Conclusions? All right, so let's. All right, I really do want to get the handlebars on and the brakes so I can go take it for a spin. Spin ski. Is this where they make it adjustable for a reason? It's like commit to your handlebar design or don't do it at all. Did I ever loving outdoors? It feels dangerous. Do I have any job suggestions for yourself, Sila? What skills do you have? Austin, see what's being built, but I don't know what's being built, but I bet it's fun. Yeah. Well, I guess you can't see it. There you go. So that plus this I'm gonna go back here like so with an amazing center of gravity. Thank you for noticing. Oh, this is fun. So that's what's happening up in here. I thought you would like that, Austin. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see, how does this actually look? And then me. Right, kind of get that lean, gangster lean forward. Some down there is not right. It's like slightly crooked. No. You win some, you lose some. Alright. We're just going to go for it because it needs some metal. We can always re-weld it, right? So. I'm gonna wire brush, otherwise it don't stick very well in paint. like that. All right. Another one bites the dust. Where is the little one? The wee little man. The wee little man is, so Justice, he brought his scooter home. So we got that at the house, and his birthday's coming up. So we're actually gonna pick up some little pedal or levers, brake levers and stuff like that. So we're gonna work on that. So that's where that is. It's actually a 43cc, by the way. Yes, you're very determined. I actually like doing something I can build and etc. So there's a lot of people that think you told me you're 14 or 16, something like that. So I don't, depending on the state, you might not be able to legally work, but you should see if you can help and learn skills. And if you like to build, then there's a lot of people that they do different things, but also it depends where you can apply that skill. So my nickname's Big Boy Gang. That's great. But I guess that's pretty funny. I'm down with it, because I am part of the Big Boy Gang, that's for sure. But I got I would say that honestly, some of the cool parts for fabbing is this is awesome, it's fun, but it's also probably not super lucrative unless you're really quick at turning around a project and somebody really wanted that thing. I'm kind of just doing it for fun, but I'm also hoping YouTube will pay me more than 10 cents an hour to do this, but not because I want the money. I just want to have money to fund projects. So it would just roll into the next one and the next one. But you could also kind of do that too, if you couldn't find somebody to employ you or do an apprenticeship. You could do something like that. I've employed people to teach them, but it's also very frustrating on the employer side if you don't have some level of commitment from those people, or maybe it's just a different level of interest. Guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to figure out my evening plans. And art too. If you're good at art, something that you can actually make really good money with art is spray painting. Somebody's got, is that a leaf blower? Is that, oh, that's a heater. Something you can actually make good money at is spray painting the numbers on the numerical addresses on corners. I had a buddy that would average about $50 to $100 an hour doing that. That was years ago. And he even did creative designs and, oh, you want a Hawaiian flower, or what do you like, and he'd have stencils and made pretty good money capitalizing with that skill. Another one is you could probably work off Fiverr too, and do some art there. Maybe graphic design, or you could even sketch, and you could work with graphic designers. But Guys, I'm going to run. I'll be right back on in a little bit. But peace out and God bless. Thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I'll be right back.